So here we have my liquid eyeshadows. This is sort of a small area of my collection that I'm actually really okay to have it this tiny. In fact, I would like to reduce this much more if I'm being honest. At the beginning of the year I had 9, and as you can see I have a total of 6 of them now. So I have this one from one size, which I will swatch probably these for you because why not, right? This one is Everything and More, and as you can see it has chunky shiny glitter in it, and when it's on the eye it looks very pretty, but when I go to take it off it hurts because the glitter is actually quite large. I'm trying to get a really good view of it, but it's kind of hard. I'm hoping you guys can make that out. So this is currently in a project. I'm hoping to complete it, but I'm probably not going to be able to complete it before it dries out. And then this one's the MAC Dazzle Shadow in the shade Beam Time, and I'll swatch this of course again for you as well. I would like to complete this one. It's the exact same shade as the one from, well, I shouldn't say exact. It's a little more brown compared to the other one is a little more pinky peach. But they're essentially, they're like the same kind of, except for one has more glitter and one is a little more brown. But they're very close, and on the eye, it's like the only thing you can really tell the difference of is the fact that one has a lot of glitter in it. There you can really see all the glitter chunks in it, and I'm not a fan of the glitter. I do like Beam Time, but again, I don't really wear, this isn't a project too right now, I don't really wear a whole lot of liquid eyeshadow. Next I have a couple from e.l.f. and I bought these because I really like the Stila ones and I wanted to find a drugstore or like more cheaper option that I could have on my channel, and something different because I never really wore like e.l.f. products that much. I'm going to be honest, I think I'm actually going to do a bit of a declutter here right now when I'm looking at these. The one on the far right, like this one here, it's very chunky and it's got a lot of glitter. It is like, it's meant to be really pretty and everything, but it's just super chunky. And I have indie eyeshadows that are much more sparkly and impactful than this. So I'm getting rid of this one. It's called Disco Queen. And although this is pretty and it's got like a rainbow glitter effect, I am going to get rid of this one. So there's something leaving. So now I have 5 in my collection. We might actually be decluttering some in this as well. What one was that? That was Disco Queen. Yeah, that one is definitely coming out. I am like really contemplating maybe taking out a couple more. I do kind of like the pink one. I think I'll leave that one in. And I definitely am going to leave, you know what, I think I'll just wait for now and I'll try the rest. It's just that one I could just see right off the bat. It has so much glitter and stuff in it. It's so like cakey and chunky. This one is gorgeous. This is Wanderlust. It's essentially the same idea, but it's more just straight up silver. It's kind of drying out. I may have to declutter this one at some point too. This one's kind of straight up glitter too, isn't it? Do I really need that one as well? I don't know if I want to hang on to this one either. I think I'm going to declutter this one too. Because what is the point? I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to declutter Diamond Dust as well from Stila. So I'm going to be getting rid of 2 of them right now. I'm actually really shocked at myself. But I don't need them. So now I'm going to just have 4 in my collection. And if I'm being honest, I'll probably end up decluttering the other 3 here as well and just keeping this one. This one is from Melt. I got it in a 3-pack. It had this and 2 other, like this one is a liquid eyeshadow or a cream eyeshadow, and it also came with 2 gel liners, and this one is the shade Concha. It's absolutely beautiful and it's called a pigment paint, and I have used this. It's a little thicker. I don't really go in with my finger, so you'll have to pardon me there, but look at the impact on that. It definitely stains, but it is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. So I will for sure keep that one. I'm really actually proud of myself that I just got rid of 2 liquid eyeshadows because I'm not going to use them. So I'm really happy about that. So now I have 4 in my collection. The beginning of the year I had 9 and now I have 4. That was actually very rewarding for me to just do that. I'm feeling really good about that, and I'm okay with the ones that I have now, and I'd like to pretty much be done and only have the 1 by the end of 2023. If not sooner, I will be doing a declutter at the end of the year, so keep a lookout for that in case I decide to declutter some of these. Now we are going to go over some of my pencils that I have. Some of these include anything that's like in a pencil form retractable, or a pencil that you sharpen, a jumbo pencil, and liquid eyeliner. So that's what's in here. I do have another section that has pot eyeliners, and I'm considering combining everything into just one category, because I did separate them because it's a little bit easier for me to go through them, but I don't really need a whole lot of pencils and things like that and pot liners. So yeah, eventually I may combine them. That's neither here nor there right now. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, so for eyeliners, we're going to discuss all the ones that you see in front here. The ones at the back that are kind of like mishmashed back there, those ones are in projects or will be in projects, or I've set aside for specific looks kind of thing. So these 2 here are definitely for an upcoming look, and this one is a ColourPop eyeliner in the shade Dirty Talk. It's like kind of like a goldy kind of a shade. This one is not coming up. Oh no, it's broken. Alright, well that one does not work. So I guess that one will be going in the garbage. Yeah, that one's garbage. Well, that made that easier, so that's going to be decluttered. This is interesting. I was not expecting my eyeliner situation to change like this, but I have heard that the ColourPop pencils do tend to dry out quickly, and I had not found that at all. So now that I'm seeing this, it's a little crazy. I have the shade Crossed here. I actually have 2 of them. This is one that I would like to actually use up in a project in the future because I have 2 of them. It's a beautiful strong yellow. You can see there it's a very strong color. Absolutely stunning. I have 2 of those, so that one I'm going to put in a future project. This one is the shade Buxom, or sorry, it's in Buxom in the shade I'll Be Waiting, and I really want to get to use this one up too, so this is going to go into a future project. And if I feel like it's gotten a little bit too dry on and like it pulls on my eye, I'll get rid of it, but for now it feels okay and smooth. It's just a nice like charcoal color. Beautiful. And yeah, we'll continue on with these other ones that I have out for looks and stuff. This one is the shade Rockstar. It's very small. This one will be done by the end of the year, but because I still have it currently, I am putting it in this, and it actually works very, very well. I have it on today actually. It's really beautiful, but this will be done by the end of the year. And this one is the Clinique eye pencil in Intense Ebony, and I haven't used it yet. I'm not going to swatch. It's just a plain black, but that one will go in a future project. These ones are out for looks right now. This one's ColourPop in Call Me. It's just a nice matte brown. This one is in the shade Overboard, which is kind of similar to that goldish color in Dirty Talk, but I hope this one's not damaged. Okay, this one's good. I use this one quite a bit in my inner waterline, and I really, really like it. So yeah, those 2 I currently use for looks like every single day. And then we're going to talk about the ones that I don't grab towards right now. They're just sort of in my collection. This is the KVD tattoo liner. It's an unopened. It was a gift from my friend Valerie, so this one will go into the drawer. This one is the NYX Epic Wear waterproof eyeliner in the shade White. And it's one of those brush ones. I used it last year on a look and I haven't really used it since, but it is mostly for like winter kind of looks. I don't wear that much white eyeliner, honestly. And I have 2 of these. I must have ordered, okay, so I got a bundle of like the ColourPop ones. And then I also ordered a yellow and a pink on their own from like a collection. And I was like, oh, this is so great. I love these 2 colors. I often wear yellow and pink eyeshadow in summer. So I wanted to get them. And now I have double. So that's okay. I will use them. But this is the shade... Let me see, Insomniac. So I have 2 of those. And then we have this more like flesh tone color in Honey Dude, which I have used quite a bit. I'm not going to be able to just probably swatch them all, but I'll swatch some of them. And this one is in the shade Electric Daisy. I had this in my 50 Shades of Green, but I took it out because I just wasn't wearing that much green eyeshadow. I could probably put it in now, but I'm not going to pull it back out for a project right now anyway. This one is in the shade Prance. It's just a nice... I'm kind of checking them all now because I'm like, what is working and what is not? But this is like a periwinkle, really cute, kind of bluey purple. Again, the same as the other yellow shade. This one is just a white shade from ColourPop. This one is in DTLA. I don't know what that means. If someone knows, let me know in the comments. Very interested to know. Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And then I have this one in the shade Get Paid. Again, another one of those metallic kind of coppery kind of shades. I really like this for the waterline, especially with my blue eyes. And this one is in the shade Fast Lane. This one's really pretty. I really like that one as well. That one was, I think that one was also in my project recently in my 50 Shades of Green. This is the shade Crybaby. It's like a very pastel purple. This is the Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean. Then we have Zulu, gorgeous, gorgeous, like bright turquoise. This red one is Cherry Pie, absolutely gorgeous, really, really pretty. And then we have the shade, this is hard to read, Punch. It's like a bright orange. I wish there was a more like medium based orange. I think that would be really fun. And then this is a black one called Swerve. There is, oh, this was the other one in my 50 Shades of Green, not the deeper one. This is Teaspoon, and it's like a medium tone kind of green. And this is the shade Piggy Bank. Excuse me. A silver in the shade Kicker. And an orangey one in the shade Unz. Is that what it's called? This is the MAC Technical Liner in the shade Grass Black. This is a little KBD tattoo liner. I think this from Rania. This is a Makeup a Murder graphic eyeliner. It's a shake before application forensic eyeliner pen. Another Milk eyeliner backup. And then also I have, this is a MAC eyeliner in the shade A Little Moonlight. So these are my backups of eyeliners right now. I'm going to try and dwindle those down. We had 44 at the beginning of the year, and we now have 35 altogether. So I'm really happy with that, and I'm going to continue on getting some more out. In front of me here, I have all of my gel, cream, and hydro liners. It's a little dark. I'm not sure why my lighting is so dark. I have my vanity lights on and a ring light, and for some reason, every time I turn the camera on, it deepens the coloring. I'm not sure if it's my settings, so I'll probably have to go ahead and look at that later, but for now we're just going to continue. So this is everything. I actually thought I had another one of these, but I can't find it, and I do remember that I had one and I had parted with it, but I think I may have to part with this one soon and get a new one anyhow. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner in the shade, let's see, Blackest Black, and it is a very black gel liner, but it is so old that it's coming away from the sides, and it's just really, really old. It still kind of works, but like that's kind of gunky, and I think it would be better if I just got a new one, but I have to wait until I actually get a new one before I can let this one go, because I don't have another black gel liner, if you can believe that. So yeah, this is just the only black one I have. The next one I have is from Makeup Geek. It's very old, but it's my favorite gel liner of all time, and it is in the shade Poison. It's so beautiful, and I use it so much. It's probably my most used next to my black one. I have a huge massive dip in the center. I use this for regular looks. I use this for my creative, like Halloween kind of looks, like costumey makeup. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. And I know I'm never going to be able to get it again, and it's so sad, but I'm sure I'll find another red gel liner somewhere, hopefully. Then we have this Beauty Bay gel liner, and it's in the shade Serpent. This one was absolutely gorgeous, and it was in a project, so I used it a little bit, and then it got too close to my eye, and it freaking stung. Like it, I don't even know how to explain how bad that hurt with such little, like such a tiny little bit of product that got in my eye. It was so painful. So now I'm like, why am I hanging on to this? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm hanging on to it when it hurt that bad, but I won't be buying any other ones. I was actually going to buy the black one like this, and I won't be doing that now. The next one I have is Colibri, pardon me, and it's from Melt. It's from that same collection, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. I have used it. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And honestly, they're very similar shades. So, and this one's way better. Like this one's way more beautiful. So I think what I'm going to do is potentially declutter. I think I'm going to declutter this one. For some reason, I have a hard time letting go of it because I know how nice it is, but it really, really hurt, like so bad. But this one is so gorgeous. So I think I might just hang on to this one and use this as my green liner, and I might part with that one because why am I hanging on to things that I don't need? I don't need two green gel liners, honestly, so I will get rid of the one. I can't believe I'm doing this today. This is only supposed to be like my inventory, and for some reason I'm in the mood to get rid of things I'm not using. This next one will be definitely staying. It's another one from that Melt collection, which is so beautiful. My gosh. And I'm so glad that I invested in these. I think you got all three for like $19, which was such a good deal. Oh, this is the other pigment. Where is the other shade? I have a gold one somewhere, sorry. It's the same thing like this one, but it's a gold gel liner. I don't know where I put it, so I'm going to leave this as is for now because I don't know where I put it. But I do know that I have a gold one in the same kind of thing as this green one, so just know that. And then I have this Tag water activated liner palette, which is interesting. I got it on Amazon and I like it a lot, but then I found Suva Beauty and I was like, yes please. So I use this, but not often. I'm going to hang on to it because I definitely will get some use out of this, but when I have all of these ones, it's really hard to go to something like this one, especially because the colors are right beside each other and you can see they kind of bleed into each other. So these ones are all separate, and so are these in the palettes. So this one is the Suva Beauty UV Taffies palette. So it's more like pastel-y colors, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love this, and they're really bright. Like the pink and the yellow alone are so vibrant and beautiful. I really love these, and again, they're UV. Every single one of these are UV, so black light responsive. And then I also have the UV Brights collection, which has the green, the purple, like the really bright orange, a beautiful cobalt blue, and like a beautiful mid-tone pink. This is such a gorgeous one as well. There are a few more of these and I want to collect them all, but I just don't have the money for it. And I also have a ton of these. So this one is in the shade Grape Soda. This one is in the shade Tracksuit. It's a beautiful blue. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous blue. This one is in the shade Scrunchy. It's a gorgeous hot pink. This one is in the shade Fanny Pack. And this one is in the shade Dance Party. Gorgeous yellow. This one's my favorite in Bomb AF. Of course, it's red. You guys know it's my fave. This one is in Cherry Bomb. Again, this is like a true red. This is gorgeous. This is in Acid Trip, beautiful, vibrant neon orange. And then this one is a duo of white and black. Really, really love this. And this one's in the shade, or the name Doodle. So those are all of my liners. I did have 17 at the beginning of the year. And I do have a 17 still. I believe, yeah, I have 17 still, even with the one that I decluttered. So yeah, I'm really, really happy that I got rid of that, to be honest. I'm actually kind of shocked at myself. Sorry, I'm like doing all of this at the same time. It's probably really loud. But I'm really proud of myself for getting rid of that one, because it did hurt. And the melt ones didn't hurt. It's not like I go and intentionally stick like eyeliner in my eye. But I mean, I also, if it does get near my eye, I don't want it to sting that bad. So yeah, 17 at the beginning of the year and 17 now, and I'm really, really happy with that. So actually, no, I have 16 because I didn't take the Beauty Bay one out yet. So that's really exciting. I have 16 now, which is awesome. So even less. And my goal is to just replace this one. And the rest I'm perfectly happy with. I would like to get a few more of these Suva liners, but slow and steady wins the race. Like, I gotta make sure that I use what I have instead of constantly buying a bunch of things all the time, because these inventory videos get ridiculous after a while when you're counting all these things. And how am I gonna touch every single thing when I have 2 tiny itty bitty eyes and all this stuff to go all over my eyes? So I just need to be more mindful, but this is a really good place to be with 16. That makes me really, really happy. Alright, so in front of me I have all my pigments. However, I did find that other liquid eyeliner or gel eyeliner from Melt, so I do want to show you what that looks like. I should have taken it out of the box because she's being difficult, but anyhow, it looks like this. It's called Estrella. I'm not going to open it because I haven't opened it yet, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous gold shade, and I can't wait to use that. I have so many ideas to use this for, and I may have to actually pull that out this month because she is gorgeous. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is talk about my loose pigments. I don't have that many. I actually have more than I think I need, honestly. There's a lot of product here, and there's a few MAC items that I think I may part with, maybe even the Makeup Geek ones, and I'll explain as I go. But first off, we're going to talk about all of my Makeup a Murder ones right here. These are all so gorgeous. They come as bundles. I think you can get them individually too, but there's some that are bright that come as like a neon set, and then there's some that come in like a more pastel set. So this is like a more neon one. This is again another neon one, another blue neon one, and these are all blacklight. This is pastel, green pastel, sort of like a pink pastel, strong bright orange. I think that is, yeah, that's the, and this is the pastel one, and then this is again the neon one. So you get I'm pretty sure it's 7 in the neon, and there's 6 in the other bundle that's right here, and these are so beautiful. Oh my goodness. But I don't often wear them as I want to, and these are also blacklight responsive. I wonder if I could show you. You know what? It's okay. I'll do it in another video. I probably also have a video on my channel for these, so go ahead and look for that on my queue list. But anyhow, love these so much. Of course, love them all and want to use them all as often as possible, but it's so hard when I have so much stuff. Like, look at all this stuff. Alright, so the next thing we'll talk about is my Makeup Geek eyeshadow, or my pigments, and the first one I have here is Utopia. This is absolutely stunning. I think I might actually pull this in for the month as well. It's beautiful. It's a party pigment. It's stunning. I can't believe I didn't buy backups, but I haven't even barely used this, so I'm going to start maybe using this one. This one is called Afterglow. It's more of like a New Year's Eve sort of pigment. I want to open this, but I think I'm going to make a huge mess. Let's just see. This doesn't have... Oh, it does have a stopper, but it's just so, like, I'll just like swatch it for you guys so you can see. It's absolutely beautiful. So much high shine. And this is why I don't need the liquid eyeshadows. This looks like liquid on my hand. It's so beautiful. So I really need to bring these out into a project or just use them. And then we have a bunch of MAC ones. These are from a holiday collection. This was in the shade Naked. It's just a very neutral, I believe it's like a matte cream shade, which is pretty much a staple on any look. And then we have Old Old Gold, which is like a greenish gold color, very beautiful. It's like a dual or multi-chrome. And this one is in the shade Lith, which is like a sort of a satin cream shade. This is what I'm considering parting with. This is in the shade Rose, which is stunning. I'll never part with that. I love this. This one is in the shade Vanilla. Again, another staple. Absolutely love this. This one is in the shade Whisper Pink. I brought this into a project and I barely used it. My goal was 5 times, and I think I used it 4. But I don't know. I may put that on a chopping block or something down the road, but we'll see. And then this one is in the shade Tan. Again, another one that I would definitely keep. I should give you guys a swatch of this one. I'm not really trying to do swatches in my inventory videos that much, but if I can, I will. Just little ones. So I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see that, but again, high shine, very beautiful, very similar to these other like creamy ones that I have on. But yeah, just absolutely stunning. And then I have this Too Faced one from so many years ago. It's in the shade Nude Beam, and this one needs to go into a project and get completed. It's really pretty. I'm pretty sure there's glitters in this. I stopped talking because I don't want to blow all the pigment everywhere, but it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I just need to use it. It's absolutely stunning. And then this is the Makeup Forever pigment in the shade Red. It's in the shade number 6. It's absolutely stunning. Love this. Very chalky though, but really beautiful. This is the shade Prism, and I had to put it in this Clinique jar because when I was in the other jar that it came in, the one that looks like this, it just shattered. The whole plastic packaging just broke and shattered. So I'm scared to open this one, honestly. This is a dual chrome. It's like it's almost like an orangey seashell, like in the inside of a seashell. Maybe I'll swatch it. I don't know if it'll pick up anything for me, but I'll try and get a good swatch here for you guys. It's a very, very thick swatch there now. But again, it's like a very orangey, almost orangey gray kind of. And I don't know when I'm going to use this kind of a shade, and I have so many shades from indie brands. So I don't know. I'll think about it. It is in my bin to use up for the year. Not use up, but like attempt to use and decide if I want to hang on to it. But I don't know. We'll see. I have so many, again, so many indie brand things that are much better. I know this is an indie brand thing too, but just the way that it eats at the packaging and dries it out and makes it break and crack, it's kind of freaked me out, you know? This one's really pretty too, but again, like I have so many other shades. It's just, I don't know. It's really pretty. I don't know. I need to just use them and see if I like them. That's what I need to do, honestly. This is from JD Glow, and it is in the shade Astonishing. And I don't think I've used this one that much. It's very, very sparkly. Again, a lot of these are very high shine and sparkly. This one is so beautiful. I really need to use that. Wow. And then last but not least, this is a new one to my collection. It's from Sydney Grace. This is my first real attempt with Sydney Grace. I bought this and the Mel Thompson palette, the Tiny Marvels, and I really wanted to try Sydney Grace because I feel like it's such a talked about, like it's like a brand that people appreciate and really talk about the products as a hype, and in a nice way. It's not like they have like one nice thing for, you know, a year. They consistently have nice things and people really say nice things about the brand. So it's not a very good swatch, but it gives you an idea of what this is. It could be way stronger, but I'm just going to leave it how it is now. So yeah, these are all of my pigments. So at the beginning of the year, we had 32 in total, and in front of me here, we now have 28. So I have gotten rid of some, and I am probably going to part with a few more of the MAC ones, I believe, and potentially this one from, you know what, I might just get rid of it now. No, I'm going to do it later. I'm going to think about it, I'll try it, and I'll see. But when I look at the swatch, it's like, do I? Anyhow, this is not a declutter video. So this is what I have now, 28 pigments, and currently I'm okay with it, but I'm definitely going to be looking at this stuff in the next year. Last but not least for this video, we have two different categories. One is my brow products over here, and the other one is my eyeshadow primer and like glitter glue collection. So we're going to talk about my glitter glue and stuff first. If you can hear my kid's show playing in the background, it's because he's sitting he's sitting in the bedroom, so he'll be yelling and screaming at his TV. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on with it. The first one I have is my very favorite item, which is the Too Faced glitter glue, and they don't make this anymore. I did not know that they discontinued this, and I'm very happy that I realized now that I have a backup of this that I got on sale for half price. And I wish I bought two of them, honestly, but I was like, oh, I only need one and then I'll get another one later, and now I can't get any more. So, and I go through this like crazy. I don't have very much left on this one, and then I only have this one left. So I'm kind of sad, but it is what it is. And then we have the Give Me Glow Glow Harder Glitter Shadow Primer. I have not tried this, of course, because I'm waiting until I have this one completed, which will be done next year in 2023. I also have two from Glamlight. These are the Eye Sings, and they're eyeshadow bases, and one is in Sweet Shop in Classic Vanilla, and the other one is in the shade White Frosting. So this one is vanilla and this one is in white frosting, and you can see the shades right here. And this one I'm almost done. Like, I don't have very much left to go on this one, so I should probably get this one out next year, and then I'll start working on the white one. And the white one would be really good to make shadows pop. I like this one because it's more matching my skin shade, but the white one will really make my eyeshadows pop. And then of course I have two of the Milani eyeshadow primers. I actually really enjoy these, and I find that of course the pricing is better than the Urban Decay, which was my holy grail for a really long time, but these are now my holy grail, and they're a fraction of the price. So I will be rebuying these over and over and over again, and I hope they don't go discontinued. And I can't remember if I said my NYX glitter primer. I've not tried this one yet either, but I need to try a few different glitter bases because this one is no longer available. So I'll probably crack open the NYX one next, and I might even try the Give Me Glow at the same time just to see how I feel about them. But those are all of them. I had 10 at the beginning of the year, and I currently have 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are all of my glitter bases and my eyeshadow primers. And then we have more so my brow products. And I'm really happy of how many I have here. This may look like a lot to some people, but I go through brow products like crazy. So we're going to talk about all of the ones that I have. And I'm really excited about these. Okay, so first and foremost, I have the Sephora one, which is, I didn't even realize I had this, honestly. It wasn't even in my inventory, so I had to add it. And I will be using this up next year, so it's gonna go into my bin. I have to add it into my list of stuff that I have in my bin, but it's gonna go in my bin because I need to use this up because I don't use brow pencils anymore. But if you are looking for an alternative to Anastasia and you're looking for a really nice dupe, Sephora has amazing brow products. And this one is in the shade Soft Charcoal. It's perfect for deeper hair colors. Love this so much. And if I were to use brow pencils, I would be buying these back to back to back, but I don't use them much anymore. So once this one's gone, I'll continue with my brow pomades. The next one, which I'll talk to you guys about, are my brow pomades. These are both from Anastasia. This one is in the shade Ebony, which I'm using right now, and I have quite a bit already used up. I usually go through one of these in about 8 to 10 months. And then I have another one here in the shade Dark Brown. I'm not going to open it because it hasn't been opened yet, but I have Ebony and Dark Brown, and I go between the two of these. I think Ebony is a little too deep for my brow hair, which I thought it was perfect, but I think it's a little too deep, and I think I'm gonna have to stick with Dark Brown from now on. But I really love the deep shade in Ebony for the tail of my brows. But yeah, I think overall it's just a little, like, it matches my hair perfectly, but really for brow products you should be shading like a shade or two up from your actual brow hair color. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick with Dark Brown after this. And then for brow lift products, I have my brow lift from e.l.f. This is pretty much brand new. I did try it a little bit and I really, really liked it. So once I'm done my Anastasia one, I will be using this one and see how it is comparable. It really like left my hairs up the way that I wanted them to give it that feathered look. So I think this might be a really, 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 really good alternative. But currently, I am obsessed with the Anastasia Brow Freeze. This is the one that my friend Kim gave me. It's dirty because I was doing some eyeliners with some mixing medium on the top of it. But this is what it looks like, and I will probably be done this very shortly. She only used it a couple times. I just wiped that part out and then I started using it myself. So I should be done this in a couple months. And I go through these brow freezes like crazy. So I figure like if I'm gonna go through this really quickly, maybe this would be a good alternative. The Anastasia one has 8 grams in it, and the e.l.f. one does it say? Oh my gosh. Why do they make these labels so ridiculous? I think it says 8.8 grams. So this one has a little bit more apparently than the Brow Freeze, and this one's $7.99 Canadian, and this one is $30 Canadian. So, and you get more in this. So if it does the same thing, I will just buy tons of backups of those. These are the other ones that I have that I bought this year. This one came in, this one came in a Sephora Favorites, and then these two I bought, you buy one, you get one. I think they came to like if you buy 2, or I can't even remember the deal, but they were a discount if you buy a few of them. So that's why I did that. But for brow products, where is my Sephora thing? I think I put it back in the thing already. I started with 10 at the beginning of the year and I now have 8. So that is everything. I'm really, really happy with where everything is. I really appreciate you guys watching. This was a really long video and a lot of different categories. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next inventory video. Bye everybody.